Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here for a 5 random perfumes. Yeah, it's another one. I forgot about them for a while just because of how life has been going. It's been a crazy couple years. I'm sure you can all agree. Let me know like how your past 2 years have been going. Hopefully better than mine. Anyway, I wanted to try to resurrect this series and do more of them because I think it's kind of fun, and it's fun to just grab 5 perfumes that I haven't barely been testing, but they're just like sitting on my shelf and show you a little bit of my collection. If you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I put out a fragrance video every Friday, sometimes some other ones here and there. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Have you tried any of these? What are your thoughts on them? And don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. All right, the first fragrance I want to talk about is from Jo Malone. It is Red Roses Cologne. This is the limited edition bottle that they did back in like December and January, and I do like the bottle. It's kind of the reason why I decided to pull the trigger on this now instead of like waiting for it, because I don't know, I like limited edition bottles, and they're just, it had a little something extra than the normal Jo Malones, which are very plain. And if you have seen any of my collection at all, you know that I like bottles that have some personality to them. So this fragrance came out in 2001, the original version, not obviously this version. And the top notes are lemon and mint, middle notes are Bulgarian rose and violet leaf, and base note is beeswax. And to me, maybe I get the lemon in there, but to me this is really, it smells like you've like crushed up a whole bunch of roses. You have rose water or you know, anything that has natural roses in it, and that is what I really get with this. So it is a very strong scent, a very rosy scent. I think it's very pretty, but it's definitely one that I have to wear only when I'm like feeling in the mood to feel very florally. So I haven't worn a lot of it because obviously I'm not always in the mood for florals. But it is one that when I smelled it in store, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want this one. And then I had a discount around Christmas, so I picked it up then, and I'm very glad that I picked it up, and I'm glad that it's in my collection. The next fragrance is one that I've had for a couple years in my collection. It is from Chanel. This is Gabrielle Essence. Yes, Essence. I was like, I think it's Essence. Where does it say it? It says it down here. And it is by Chanel. This is a really beautiful, soapy type of clean scent. And I really enjoy those type of scents, especially for work. Like, I feel like this and Idole, they're just really good everyday work fragrances for me. This one came out in 2019, and the notes are citruses, peach, red fruits, black currant, and petitgrain. Middle notes are white flowers, tuberose, ylang-ylang, jasmine, orange blossom, and coconut. Base notes are musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. And I'm getting all of my notes from Fragrantica, so if you're curious about notes on a fragrance, that is like the best resource. They don't have every fragrance. I have several fragrances that are not in their databases, but for the most part, if they're a pretty mainstream fragrance or even niche, they don't have everything. But yes, I really like this one. I've worn it a bit. I kind of set it aside because Chanel is really expensive, and I try to savor this one, but I could see this one being like a very good signature scent, something that somebody would wear to the office every day. It's light, it's pretty, but it's not overpowering, which is why I like it. So yes, that is Gabrielle by Chanel, and it is the Essence version. All right, next up is this little guy. I think this is only an ounce. Yes, it is a 1 ounce. I got this in a set of 3. They did a holiday set a few years ago. It's hard to remember nowadays, but this is from Ralph Lauren. This is Beyond Romance. I also got Romance Rose and the original Romance by Ralph Lauren. And this one, I sprayed it on the back of my hand because I haven't worn it for quite a while. It's one that I was meaning to wear more this year, but with being in a fragrance-free classroom for my first classes, it wasn't one that I brought to my office to spray on in between classes. So this one came out in 2019 as well. The top notes are raspberry, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are rose de mai, lily of the valley, and jasmine. Base notes are vanilla, cashmere, and white musk. I definitely get the vanilla in here. There is a sweetness to it, kind of a creaminess, which the vanilla really lends itself to. I'm also really getting some of those fruit notes in here. This has a little bit of floral, but it is not as noticeable. I would classify this as a fruity gourmand more so than a fruity floral. It's really pretty. I need to wear this. This is going to be like my fragrance this next week because I don't have to worry about being in a classroom anymore. Yay! And hopefully next year I won't have a fragrance-free classroom because that was killing me because it was all of my first classes were in fragrance-free rooms. I was like, this is miserable. So yes, Beyond Romance, gorgeous, pure, fruity, gourmand, really pretty. Yeah, really nice. Highly recommend this one. I mean, I recommend Gabrielle Essence, but for the price, this one is a much better value. And this one you can find like in discount gray market sites, more so than the first two that I showed you. All right, the next fragrance that I wanted to talk to you about is Ocean de Gioia by Giorgio Armani. And this is one of the flankers to Acqua di Gioia. I love Acqua di Gioia. I have finished a bottle of that already. And as you can see, I have put a major dent in this one. I got this around Black Friday this last year, so I have been wearing this quite a bit. Part of that is because this is my bedtime scent. So what I do is I put a few spritzes on my pillow before I go to bed, you know, like maybe 5 minutes before I go to bed so it's not wet or anything. But oh my gosh, this is so soft and comforting and just really beautiful. I love these fragrances because I like more of a soft projection. I don't really need to feel beast mode. As long as like I can smell it, that's all I honestly care about. I don't care what other people think, if they like how I smell or not. I mean, obviously I don't want to affect someone and cause them to like feel overwhelmed with my fragrance, but to me, I'm the most important person in terms of my fragrance. Maybe if I had a relationship that would be different, but anyway, we're not going to get into that. So this one was created in 2020, and the top notes are pear, citruses, and green notes. Middle notes are water, jasmine, salt, lily of the valley, and rose. Base notes are musk and sandalwood. So everything is just, I do get the pear in here a little bit, and I think the salt adds to that. But this is much more florally than my other pear type of scents. So like Pear Ink is one of my favorite fragrances from Juliet Has a Gun. And this one has a completely different vibe in terms of the pear. It does have like a little musky, but it feels aquatic, like a fruity aquatic type of a fragrance, which I think makes the name Ocean de Gioia make a lot of sense. So this is one that I absolutely love. I have a backup of it. Partly because I bought a small bottle and then these went like 40% off during Black Friday. So I bought the big old bottle because I had already almost finished my Acqua di Gioia and I was like, if I've already gone through one and I think this would be a good bedtime scent, this is one that I need a backup of. I have a few other ones I think I should do. That will be like a summer video, but bedtime scents, things that I like to spray on my pillow. All right, the final fragrance that I want to talk to you about today is Girl of Now Shine. And oh my gosh, the sun just came back out. So Girl of Now Shine came out in 2018. This is the first flanker of Girl of Now, which is absolutely delicious. It's another one that I absolutely love. But oh my gosh, is this one good? This one I just heard has been discontinued. I'm going to have to take the word of fragrance reviewers that live in other countries because this was never for sale in retail stores in the US. This was not a fragrance that was available. So all of the ones that I have been able to find have been at like gray market sites and the like. So I got the original Girl of Now from Zulily. This one I got from Fragrance Net, and then I think I got Girl of Now Forever also from Fragrance Net. I think so. So they're all gray market sites. This is not available like in regular retailers. Other Elie Saabs are, but not this one for some reason. This one is so delicious. Let me tell you the notes. So top notes are pineapple, pistachio, pear, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are bitter almond, orange blossom, jasmine, and ylang-ylang. Base notes are vanilla, patchouli, and iris. So if you smelled Girl Now Shine, it is very much a gourmand. This is a gourmand fragrance. And it smells kind of like a spiced pineapple upside down cake. It has like that pineapple in there, but there's like the nuttiness to it too. It's so good. It doesn't smell like bakery. I know I just said upside down cake, but it's not like a Bath and Body Works bakery scent. Those type of scents that have like that, you know, that synthetic note of bakery, of baked goods, that's not what's in here at all. This is very delicious, very good. This is one that you want to like drown yourself in. It's syrupy. It has that pineapple. It has the spice. It has the nuttiness to it. It's so good. I absolutely love this one. I'm very sad to have learned that it was discontinued. And I mean, I've worn it a bit. I have a lot of fragrances. But when I wear this one, I have gotten compliments. Like, I sprayed it all over and my mom was like, "What are you wearing? It smells so good." And she doesn't usually like perfumes. So that tells you something. Also, like, I don't know if I should buy a backup of it or not because it is discontinued. I think I'm going to continue using it. And like, if it seems to be disappearing or going up in price, then I will. But right now, I don't think I would say go get it, but I don't feel like there's a super rush on it quite yet because it wasn't like widely available in the first place. Had to take a motorcycle pause because it is weird to buy. Yes, this one is super good. If I had to rank them, this would probably be my favorite. This is the one that I'm more likely to wear every day. I like Ocean de Gioia. I wear it and I use it every day as a pillow spray. So I really like it in that regards. I need to wear Beyond Romance more because this is so good. Like, it's not like the pink sugar, but it has like, if you like pink sugar, I think you would like Beyond Romance too. Like, it just has that sugary vanilla-ness to it. I love Gabrielle Gabrielle Essence. There you go. I said those in the wrong. I think that one is absolutely fabulous. I really like that one. Probably the one that I like the least is the Jo Malone Red Roses, but it's just because I have to be in the mood to smell like strongly of roses. It's very beautiful though. So I think these are all winners, but if you were going to go pick out one, go get this one. Anyway, let me know what fragrances you have been wearing. Tell me about 5 random perfumes in your collection. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.